Air Jamaica. When a nation took flight for decades, Air Jamaica wasn't just an airline. It was a national treasure, a symbol of pride, and for many Jamaicans, the first taste of home after time spent abroad. More than just transportation, it was an experience, an emotion, a bridge between the island and the rest of the world. To board an Air Jamaica flight was to be wrapped in the warmth of the Caribbean long before the plane touched down in Kingston or Montego Bay. It was a moment of belonging, of knowing that the sights, sounds, and flavors of home. It was a statement to the world. Jamaica was not just a sun-soaked paradise. It was a force to be reckoned with, a nation charting its own course in the skies. The birth of a dream. Air Jamaica was conceived in an era of Caribbean ambition and self-determination. The Jamaican government, unwilling to remain a minor stakeholder in British West Indian Airways, BWIA, launched its own airline in 1963. By 1969, Air Jamaica took flight, adorned in vibrant colors as lively as the island itself, linking the island to major international destinations, including New York and Miami. The partnership with Air Canada provided the necessary technical support, but Jamaica retained a controlling stake, ensuring that the airline was unmistakably its own. The hummingbird logo, a nod to Jamaica's national bird, wasn't just decoration. It was a promise of hospitality, culture, and excellence in the skies. The airline's early years were filled with excitement. With its fleet of Douglas DC-8s and DC-9s, Air Jamaica quickly expanded to key destinations like New York, Miami, and Toronto. Later, it soared even farther, to London, Puerto Rico, and beyond. Every flight was a celebration of the island's rich culture. Flight attendants, as the flying flowers of Jamaica, greeted passengers with radiant smiles and wasn't afraid to sprinkle little patois in the mix. The in-flight menu featured ackee and saltfish, callaloo and saltfish, randang, festival and jerk chicken that had travelers in high spirits before they even reached their destination. Reggae music filled the cabins, setting the tone for an authentic Jamaican experience at 30,000 feet. Sighting of a reggae artist on flight was pretty cool for many. The journey of a nation for Jamaicans. Air Jamaica was more than an airline. It was a part of their identity. Many still remember the little details that made every journey special. The vibrant uniforms of the crew, the smell of Jamaican good-up food filling the cabin, and the iconic moment when upon landing, passengers erupted into applause. It was an unspoken ritual, a collective sigh of relief and joy, knowing they had arrived safely. Beyond nostalgia, Air Jamaica played a crucial role in the country's economy. It supported tourism, facilitated business, and gave Jamaicans a sense of ownership on the global stage. But running an airline, especially one committed to premium service, came with significant challenges. By the 1980s, financial difficulties began to weigh heavily. Generous service, ambitious expansion, and a fiercely independent spirit made Air Jamaica a beloved airline, but also a struggling one. The Jamaican government took full ownership, but profitability remained elusive. The airline struggled under mounting debt, and by the early 1990s, privatization was seen as the only way forward. Turbulence and triumph. In 1994, a wave of hope arrived in the form of Garden Butch Stewart, the hotel magnate behind Sandals Resorts. Stewart spearheaded a revival, introducing modern Airbus aircraft, expanding routes to London and Phoenix, and launching the Seventh Heaven frequent flyer program. Under his leadership, Air Jamaica regained some of its lost momentum. It was a golden era, a time when the airline seemed to be regaining its wings. But even Stewart's business acumen couldn't save Air Jamaica from the financial storm. The airline had posted losses in 40 of its 42 years, accumulating over $1.5 billion in debt. The reality was heartbreaking. Air Jamaica, for all its beauty and charm, was unsustainable. In 2010, The airline was absorbed by Caribbean Airlines. Headquartered in Trinidad and Tobago, the Hummingbird lingered on some aircraft for a while, a ghost of the past, but by 2015, Air Jamaica was officially no more, a legacy that lives on. Though the airline ceased operations, its spirit remains woven into the fabric of Jamaican culture. Even now, Jamaicans speak of it with longing. The golden age of air travel, when flying felt personal, when hospitality was unmatched, and when a plane ride felt like an extension of home. Today, some dream of an Air Jamaica revival. Could the Hummingbird fly again? The economic landscape of aviation makes it unlikely, but if there's one thing Jamaicans know, it's resilience. Perhaps one day, a new generation will see that vibrant livery gracing the skies once more. Until then, Air Jamaica lives on in memories, in stories, and in the hearts of the Calcutta quarantine.